Strategic Sundays, our weekly planning with Coach Sherea. We normally, for the last few years, we've been doing these on Saturdays. So it's called Strategy Saturday. I think we've been doing that for like 8 years. Saturdays have been really difficult for me to come on and be consistent. So we're going to try Sundays, Sundays before church. So 7:30 will be our new time. We try this out and see if this is going to be a better fit. I like to do Saturdays because that gives you time to plan, and it also gives you time to shop if you need to do your meal planning or need to get things. And so it kind of gives you 2 days. It gives you early Saturday planning, getting your things together, and then you have Saturday and Sunday to do your laundry, do your prep, do your calendar. So my goal is to be here live on Sundays at 7:30. If there's times when I'm unable to be live, then I'll have like a replay video playing, and you just go side by side. It's going to be the same content, maybe mix it up a little bit. But the goal is for you to create a routine to work on your calendar, your schedule. And so the format, we're going to go through, and this is just how I plan my week. And of course, if you need help, and as you start working on your plans, you'll develop your own system and what works for you better. So I am Sherea Vejan, and help individuals achieve their life goals while maintaining a healthy work-life balance. And I do that through teaching group coaching programs and hosting monthly goal challenges and live events. I'm also a published author of over 11 books and journals. I'm the co-founder of the Goal Setters Club, a coaching organization that specializes in goal exploration, plan implementation, and purpose attainment. I'm a coach, trainer, and speaker with the John C. Maxwell team, a mom of 3 adult children, and wife of 32 years. I got to change this slide. So today, our goal is to get the most out of your week by planning in advance, to stay on task with the life goals that you set for yourself, to schedule your priorities rather than prioritizing your schedule, creating a consistent routine that will help you get more done during the week, keep you accountable each week by setting aside a specific time to plan, and providing resources and tools you need to plan a successful week. And so before we get started, you want to find a quiet place to be alone. You want to block out at least 1 to 2.5 hours. You want to block out maybe 30 minutes for me. And then after the session, you want to block out that extra time so you can plan your week. And yes, it seems like a lot of time to take out of your day, but it's more time when you have to take these times out of your week saying, okay, what am I going to cook? What am I going to do? Oh, it's your birthday. I forgot. Let me run to the store and get this last minute gift. And so this is an opportunity to look at your week in advance, try to pre-plan, get your budget together. And so, yeah, it's going to take a couple hours, but it'll save you many more hours during the week. And so you want to create your mood. If you have your candles, your music, your snacks, get comfortable, and then make sure you have all of your materials and your downloads ready. All right, so let's get started. You will need, if you are using my planner, so I want to read this quote. Repetition is the key to forming new habits. Each week, if you're here with me, we will notice that we're going to repeat the same core information. Every week, I may add a few updates or specifics, but essentially, we'll follow the same formula. And the goal is to establish a regular time and space to plan your upcoming week before the week starts. So in this session, we'll be using the 2024 daily planner. If you are in the VIP membership, or if you bought the course Strategic Sundays, then you want to go ahead and download the PDF version. You can download it, you can print it. You can also, if you have an iPad, you can put it in your GoodNotes and edit from there. After the session, you're going to be using your 2024 goals journal. You're going to be using the planner. You're going to be using your, so I just changed it from Strategy Saturday to Strategic Sunday. You're going to be using your Strategic Sundays weekly planning checklist. If you have a business, and there's a bonus in here called a business marketing calendar. 3-ring binder, optional. Because what I do, I print mines and put mines in a 3-ring binder. And so in my binder, I have the worksheets, but then I also have my bills. I also have event flyers, and so I have other things in here. I'm still manual with paper. I'm still killing trees. And so those of you who have gone totally digital, that is 100% fine. I like the therapeutic part of just writing out my goals, seeing my events. And so that's me. Optional, I have a prayer journal. So maybe getting those weekly prayers in. And then the everyday calendar. It's a fun calendar. Let me see if it's on the next page. This Celebrate Everyday calendar is a calendar that I use. I buy it every year and just kind of gives you fun events, National Donut Day, National Mentorship. Like this is National Mentorship Month, the month of January. So if you have a business that's focused on mentorship, this is a good time to, promote and line up with the calendar. So using that to help you plan out your week. Do not get overwhelmed. It's a lot. It's a lot to sit and plan your week, but again, it is a lot to let the week plan you. If you get up in the middle of the week and you forgot, hey, I forgot I was off today. Hey, I forgot I worked today. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot I had to take a test. You want to plan in advance. Let's see. So I like to start with reflection. And so there's a chapter in John Maxwell's book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. It's dedicated to reflection in chapter 4. And so I looked at self reflection way different after I read that chapter. And so, why should we reflect? Reflection transforms experiences into insights. By intentionally pausing, we broaden and enrich our thinking. It allows us to refocus on the big picture. Reflection aids in defining our objectives and goals. It enables examination of positive, neutral, and negative outcomes of our work. Identification of effective actions become possible. And so applying the law of reflection, creating a dedicated space for regular and effective moments of pause and reflection. And so maybe it's your backyard, maybe it's your living room, maybe it's the side, maybe it's the office, maybe it's a corner in the living room that says, hey, I'm going to sit here for a second and reflect on last week. I'm going to reflect on, last month, last year. And allow a time for daily reflection to say, hey, what happened today? What did I learn today? I think there was a quote saying, don't ask what you can get out of the day, ask what the day can get out of you, or something like that. So during these reflective times, ask questions. What happened today? What could have went differently? What if I would have responded differently? What if I would have woke up earlier? What if I would have went to bed later? So you can kind of reflect on the day so you can have a plan for tomorrow. And so continuous reinforcement of reflection every week, at the end of every month, and annually as the year draws, that you can reflect. And some reflection questions, which is also located in your course. Am I on track to achieve my yearly goals, or do I need to adjust my timeline? Could I do anything better next week to see better results? Does my schedule need to be adjusted? I just adjusted my whole schedule last night before I went to bed. I have like a 6-page to-do checklist. And yesterday I had to rearrange based on my new schedule, based on a new accountability group I joined. I had to readjust the times. I have a group that I meet with at 4:45 in the morning. And then after that, I have something at 6:30. And so I have to readjust my timeline so I could be, in alignment with my goals. How will next week be different than this week? What do I need to say yes to this week? And what do you need to say no to? What were my wins? And so starting your week with reflection, like for me, I felt overwhelmed but informed. I took so many courses last week. I listened to so many books. I read so many. I went to so many events virtually. And so I felt overwhelmed, but I felt informed. I felt scared, but I felt ready. I was tired. I felt accomplished because we started our plant-based diet. And then next week, I need to organize my thoughts. I need to reorganize my to-do list. I need to participate a little bit more in groups. So even though I'm participating in the groups by showing up, being there, I need to participate more by commenting or interacting with other group members. And then I definitely need to drink more water. I definitely feel like I was behind on my water drinking last week. And so that's the purpose of that. You want to is reflect and expect. Reflecting on last week, what happened, and what you expect this week. And so you have a whole worksheet to do that. Do not skip over that, because that's going to help you better plan for the week. All right. And then birthday. So what I like to do before I start planning out my week, I like to look at my birthday calendar. So I look at my birthday calendar, I look at my anniversary calendar, and then I put those on the schedule for next week. And you might want to do that in advance for the whole month. So at the end of the month, you want to go look at your February birthdays. So or like February's Valentine's Day is coming up. So you just want to put those special days inside your calendar first. That's how I like to do it, so you don't miss those special events. And then some tips about birthdays: buying cards in advance, buying gift cards in advance, buying bags in advance, so you're not running to Target early in the morning trying to get a gift bag and some $5 tissue now that used to be 49 cents. So when you get those things in advance, you save money. Um, Getting a subscription service, using Amazon. Amazon be delivering in like 24 hours. So if you know when someone's birthday is, you can go ahead and get them a gift through Amazon. Keeping a box of Starbucks gift cards or things available so you can put together a gift real quick, especially if it's an office gift. Maybe like it's a $5 gift card and a mug, that's $10. You got it already in your garage. You can pull it out. So, planning your week, we're going to go into the planner. You can, again, print it out. I print mine out. I put it in a 3-ring binder. Last year, I did use the planner. But for me, because I have so much stuff, it was better for me to put it in the 3-ring binder. And you can also use GoodNotes. So on your planner sheets, there's so much you can plan your week's goals. You can plan your priorities, your personal to-do list, your habit tracker, and your top 3 priorities for the day. And so for me, like this week's goals, I started a 365 giving goal. So every day I'm giving something every day. And so next, I have some time to kind of see, okay, I got 7 days next week. What do I want to give? I go into default mode. So if there's not a person I'm giving to, then I'm automatically giving to the church. Every day I have my push pay. But my goal is to give something to somebody every day in 2024. Priorities: doing my taxes, doing my bills, participating in groups. And then my habit tracker. For my habit tracker, making sure I drink my water every day, making sure I take my vitamins every day, making sure I get on this dang on treadmill every day, and making sure I'm reading every day. So you have your habit tracker, you have your personal to-do list, to help you stay on track. All right. And then, so as you're planning out your goals, you want to try to be balanced. Your health and fitness. What about your doctor's appointments, your gym, your massages, if you're getting your nails, your toes done, you want to put all that in. You want to, what errands do you need to make? Do you need to get your car washed? Any maintenance? Going to the grocery store. And then for your relationships, think about 5 to 10 people you need to text next week just to check on them. Hey, how you doing? Just checking on you. Your laundry, do you need to go to the cleaners? Do we go to the cleaners anymore? Doing your laundry, your self-grooming, your entertainment. Are you going to the movies this week? Are you hanging out this week? And then you want to have some self-reflection time, reviewing your vision board, reviewing your mission statement, your XYZ statement if you have a business. Reviewing your business plan. Also checking the weather. Spend this time this weekend checking the weather. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is it sunny? So that way you can plan your clothes. California, we don't even know what's happening in California. Sometimes it's raining in the morning, and then by afternoon you got shorts on. And so that planning the weather is going to help you plan your outfits and your clothes for the week. And this is just a sample of how the fun calendars work. They have National Dog Month, Black Business Month, Family Fun Month, National Golf Month. So when you know about these things in advance, whether you're participating in it or not, if you're a manager, if you are a business owner, sorry, being aware of these things, you don't get surprised. National Bowling Day. That way, if someone's inviting you somewhere, you're like, okay, look, it's National Garage Sale Day. There might be some good garage sales this weekend. So I love that calendar. And then your budget. So at the end of the month, we make our budget for the previous month. So you're on track. But every week, you want to keep in touch with what's coming out of especially if you're on auto pay. So you want to know what's coming out this week. You want to get a jump start on your bills for the week. Yes, we do our monthly budget, but we want to see what's coming out next week. You want to plan for those birthdays, those last minute birthdays. And then meal planning. Meal planning this week for us has been a little rough because of the plant-based, and we're all on the go and trying to make sure we're on track with our eating. And so when you meal plan, hopefully you'll be able to eat healthier if that's your goal. You're able to reduce food waste, you're able to cut cost, you're able to save time, and most times you're able to eliminate stress when you are pre-planning your meals. And if you pre-plan your meals, pre-plan your menu, you can have someone else do the shopping for you. I know I think with emails, so here's some planning service. So emails, they don't shop for you, but they help you create a weekly meal plan. And then they put the ingredients together, and then you can take that list and it goes automatically to Walmart, and you can have it either delivered or you can pick it up. And so you still cook, which is what I like. I like to still cook. So emails is just helping you plan a meal. You have to cook it yourself. HelloFresh, I believe that is a delivery service that they deliver the actual plan and the ingredients to make the meal. And then you have like Blue Apron, you have Butcher Box, you have Home Chef. And as you're planning your meals, you can have routines like Meatless Monday. Maybe you don't know what you're making on Monday, but you know it's going to be meatless. You don't know what kind of tacos you're going to have, but it's Taco Tuesday. You can do shrimp tacos, turkey tacos, taco fajitas. So somebody in the family knows that every Tuesday it's going to be tacos. Crockpot Thursday. Maybe every Thursday is your late day, or Thursday is the day you're going to work on your business, and you said, hey, I'm going to put this food in the crock pot in the morning and it's going to be ready when I get home. Fast food Friday. Maybe Fridays is the day you take a rest. You're just going to do fast food. You're not going to cook anything. Salad Saturday, your time to get those greens in. That we do that sometimes on Sundays too. And then Celebration Sunday, maybe that's your comfort food day. So you can have routines around your meals. You can have a meal planning service. I know right now there's a lot of meal planning, meal delivery services where they cook your meals and deliver them to you. So whatever it is that makes it easy, that takes out another step that you have to do. Now, goal setting. So those of you who have your goals journal, we do have a timeline. So the 1st and 7th, so I guess the 7th, you should be writing out your health and fitness goals. You should have spent all this week saying, what health and fitness goals do I want to achieve in the month of January? And now next week, January 8th through 14th, you're researching the books, magazines, websites that you need to support that goal. So say like January 7th, you said, I want to lose weight. And then you want to do it by doing a keto diet and intermittent fasting. So the 8th through the 14th, you're researching keto, you're researching intermittent fasting, you're getting the magazines, you're searching the websites, you're looking for keto apps, you're looking for intermittent fasting apps. And then the 15th through the 18th, you're writing out the affirmation. I'm thin, I'm a size 10, I'm losing this weight. So whatever your affirmations are for that particular goal. And then the 19th through the 22nd, you're creating your routines. Okay, so if you're losing weight, then you have Fitness Friday, you have Water Wednesday, you have Walk It Wednesday, you have whatever your um, goals are, you want to start creating routines based on that. And then the 23rd to the 27th, if you want to create a separate vision board, you can do that. Or you want to look at the vision board you currently have. And then by the 28th through the 30th, you want to celebrate your success, celebrate your wins. All right. And then you want to put that inside of your weekly goal accountability tracker. So this is not a calendar. This is a place for you to put your goals. So whatever goals you set for yourself for the year, you want to make sure you're doing at least one thing a week to get closer to that goal. And then especially whatever your health and fitness goals are, you want to put that in your accountability tracker as well. And then, of course, you want to put together a daily routine. What do you do daily every morning? Do you read? Do you drink your water? Do you take your daily run? Do you exercise? Um, and then, your morning routine. Are you doing do you have a face regimen? Are you drink coffee? Are you doing your devotional? So you want to start putting together your weekly, your monthly, your weekend routines. Every weekend, of course, I wash my clothes, I line them up in the closet. I kind of try to wear a uniform during the week. I wear certain jeans and certain shirts. I have a t-shirt for my business. I have 7 different colors. And so I switch off, getting your meal prep together, getting your car washed up. And so every weekend you have your routines to stay in order. What are you reading? I have my books stacked up in categories. I also have them stacked up. I'm in like 5 book clubs. And so my book club books are in their own separate stacks. I have our books that we're reading for the Goal Setters Club in a stack. I have my January books in a stack. I have my health and fitness books organized. I have my relationship books organized. So whatever you're reading, start organizing it in a way where, hey, I'm about to go to the dentist, or I'm about to go to the doctor. Let me grab one of my books. Okay. And tips, make room for your goals. Whatever you got going on next week, make room for it. If you know you need to get on the treadmill, make the treadmill available. Take the clothes off. Speaking to myself, take the robe off the treadmill and get it ready so you can get on it. Visualize how you want next week to be. Create a playlist. You can use my playlist. I have a Strategy Saturday playlist. Now I got to change the name to Strategic Sundays. Um, Review your vision board. And then unplanned for distractions. Sometimes we do plan to do things and things happen. You have to forgive yourself, move on. Yeah, you planned on doing this, but you weren't able to. Maybe you got sick. Maybe you didn't exercise. Maybe you didn't do keto. Maybe there was a big party that you forgot about. It's okay. Things happen. But you do not plan because things happen. Keep planning, plan again for next week. And then a few resources. So I have a Strategy Saturday playlist. I'm gonna change this to Sunday. It's on Spotify, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. And then digital resources, there is like Monday.com. A lot of my colleagues, they use Asana, Todoist, a Notion. So these are like digital resources. I have used them. I particularly don't like them only because I like the therapeutic version of handwriting, and I want to see the events. And so so whatever can help you plan your week, that's what you want to do. If digital is your thing, do digital. Um, but I like to sit and write. All right. So thank you guys. It wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. So if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And so you want to plan your week in advance so your week doesn't plan you. All right. All right, you guys. Well, I will see you next week. Happy